Hi guys, so today I want to share a quick and simple recipe because I'm finally making donuts. So the kind of donuts that I'm making today are the nice bready, yeasty, glazed donuts. They turned out really good and honestly they were really fun to make. And really one of the best joys in life are fresh, warm donuts, so they were seriously really awesome. So let's just go ahead and jump into this recipe. To start, we're going to need to melt some butter and some milk, and specifically we're going to need to melt about 70 grams or about 1/3 of a cup of butter, and we're going to heat this up in about 150 milliliters or about 2/3 of a cup of milk. And for a little fun, we'll add a little bit of nutmeg in there, just a little dash. So we're just going to heat this up until everything's kind of melted together, and we're going to want this thing to cool down to about 120 degrees Fahrenheit or 49 degrees Celsius. And the reason for that is if we added this in now, we would actually just kill our yeast. So we're just going to let this cool down, but while this cools down, we can go ahead and measure out the rest of our ingredients. We're going to need about 450 grams or about 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/3 of a cup or about 68 grams of granulated sugar, 6 grams or about 1¼ teaspoons of salt, and we're also going to add in a pack of yeast at this point, which if I remember correctly is about 7 grams. Stir everything up with a fork, and I'm going to go ahead and pour this all into a stand mixer. You can do it by hand, but it's a lot more difficult. I'm going to attach the dough hook attachment and use this to actually mix up the dough. So go ahead and start slow to let everything kind of come together, and making sure that our liquid has cooled down, we can go ahead and begin to incorporate the liquid in. While this is mixing, we're going to need to add in 2 eggs. We're just going to let this thing go. It'll be messy at first, but it'll start to come together over time. Eventually, it'll come a nice, smooth, stretchy ball, and it looks something like this. And that's how we know that we're done mixing. And for me, this took about 6 minutes total. Pull the dough out of the stand mixer and just kind of form it into a ball, pulling on the edges, put it in the center. This will really create a nice ball shape, and it'll help it expand nicely. We're going to put this into an oiled bowl and oil the surface of the dough ball, and we're just going to cover this with a cloth and let it sit out in a warm temperature for about 2 hours, at which point it should look like this. It should have more or less doubled in size. Go ahead and pour this onto a floured surface, and using a floured rolling pin, roll the dough out to about 1 centimeter or about 1/2 inch thick. And now we're going to actually want to punch out the donut shape. I have a cylindrical ring that I'm going to use, and to get the center of the dough, I actually experimented with a bunch of different things, and in the end, what actually worked the best was these I Love New York shot glasses. So if you have those laying around, that works perfectly. We're going to place the punched out donuts onto a parchment paper lined tray, and we're going to let this rise for about 30 to 45 minutes or until they get kind of puffy. While we wait for the donut to puff up, we can make our donut icing or glaze. So to do this, we need about 16 grams or about 2 tablespoons of milk, 55 grams or about 1/4 cup of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and once everything has melted, we can go ahead and add in 100 grams or about 1 cup of powdered sugar. Stir this all up, and we're done with the glaze. Now, to be completely frank, this was nowhere near enough glaze, so I would double or even triple this recipe, and I'll have all the ingredient amounts down below, so feel free to scale this as you see fit. The amount of glaze I had just barely covered the amount of donuts that I had, so I had to get creative, as we'll see in a second. So now, for some silly reason, I wanted to add food coloring to mine to get some cool colors in there, but it didn't really make a difference, and honestly, it didn't look super great, so, I would bypass this, and really, it just turns out I'm not so good at the decoration game, if you guys can't tell by now. So once we're done with the glaze, we can go ahead and start to heat up the oil, and it takes quite amount of time, so this should kind of eat up the rest of the amount of time that we're waiting for the donuts to puff up. And so I'm going to use a peanut oil because I have some left over, but any good frying oil will work here. So just go ahead and pour in about 1 to 2 inches or a couple centimeters of frying oil into a pot. I'm going to want to heat this up to about 325 degrees Fahrenheit or 162 degrees Celsius. Now, a lot of recipes will call for a higher frying temperature, but I find that the donuts just brown way too quickly. So once the oil's up to heat, our 35 to 45 minutes of puffing should be done, and we're ready to actually just give these nice donuts an oil bath. Let the donuts fry on one side for about 30 to 40 seconds, checking to see whether they're nice and golden. Once they reach that stage, go ahead and flip them over, and you can do this in batches of about 2 to 3 at a time, making sure to also fry up your nice little donut holes that you've collected. And after you pull them out, just go ahead and place them onto a cooling rack, and you can spoon glaze over, but honestly, what I'm doing is not the smartest way of doing it. A better way would have been to fill a bowl with the actual glaze and then dip the warm donuts into it. The method that I tried was messy and inefficient, and I really don't recommend it. Now, as I mentioned, I also didn't really have enough glaze for all the donuts. It was just barely enough, but this gave me the opportunity to get creative. So I mixed some cinnamon with some granulated sugar and tossed the rest of the donuts and the holes into this, and this actually worked out pretty well. They tasted really good. So that's basically it. We're done. I hope you enjoyed this kind of quick, straight to the point video. If you're looking for a way to support the channel, please consider sharing these videos with your friends. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I hope you guys are all doing super well, and I hope to have a really cool new video for you guys next week. Hopefully when I have a little more time. All right, I'll see you guys later.